Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian from Mindful Marketplace, and this is a brand new PDF that we're putting together for our new Tiny Revolution community. If you've ever wanted to create tiny products, tiny courses, tiny books, tiny just about anything, services, communities, movements, really, if you've ever wanted to build a tiny business, there's never been a better time than right now. And I think 2022 is going to be an incredibly exciting time for all of us as creators, authors, artists, makers, marketers, and online entrepreneurs. So one of the things that everyone is talking about these days are, or is the NFT, non-fungible token market industry and the creative space that's evolving and emerging around these ideas. I'm a dummy when it comes to this stuff. I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but I've been really spending a fair amount of time looking at some cool and creative ways of building communities that have this Web3 style ethos and approach. And certainly as a creator and as an author and as a writer and somebody who loves to make stuff, I can see just the amazing opportunity that the NFT universe offers for me and for folks in my entrepreneurial orbit. So, what I'm doing as part of our new tiny community, and again, this is a tiny revolution, everything is really geared towards helping independent entrepreneurs create content that cultivates a community, that builds an audience, that builds your brand, your business, and ultimately your bank account. So, we're going to be each month creating a curated collection of Web3 NFT resources that you can check out, things that I'm reading that I've found have been helpful, and even more exciting platforms that I'm discovering that offer these incredible opportunities to immerse and involve yourself in this new creative space in some really phenomenal ways. I mean, some of these tools here, they're all linked, are really great. I mean, something like Nifty Pixels, which I never had heard of before a couple days ago. Really, really super cool. This Nifty generator, I believe it's the same group behind this. I mean, really amazing ways in which creators, authors, artists, people can use their, fun ways in which you can introduce yourself and your ideas into this space by dint of the genius that some of these coders have come up with that you really have to check out to understand. So there's a bunch of things that I'm reading here that I really think are worth checking out, including things on community building using this new model. This in particular, I think, is an awesome idea for writers. And really, I mean, there's some really just super cool people who are doing some really interesting things, and they're explaining these things in ways that those of us who are not coders are not necessarily really ingrained in the blockchain universe can understand. This, for an example, is something that someone recommended I check out. It's in the Invisible College or Invisible College, and it's just a really interesting idea around generating NFTs as a way of giving people a opportunity to learn and be part of a learning community and to take classes and courses and cohorts and community, not through paying with cash or tuition in the traditional conventional way, but instead you have an NFT which gives you access to this whole entire universe that opens up to you as part of this community. So there's all kinds of sort of threads on Twitter and explanations that really have helped me understand how I can use some of these tools and technologies in building what we're building in 2022. Primarily, I'm still focused 90% of the time on what I do best, which is creating content, writing, teaching, and having fun as a author, artist, and entrepreneur. But I'm really looking forward to integrating some of these ideas as well. So I hope you'll be part of our journey. And again, this is just a PDF that you can download that gives you access to some of the things that I'm checking out that I found really helpful. And we'll be doing one of these a month simply as a collection of content and resources that I think will be helpful for all. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. And if you have any questions, join us and feel free to ask. Thanks.